Hello, today for my presentation I am going to be just talking about the digestive system, and I have three sections which I will be covering, to which I will be taking questions at the end of each section. So if any of you would like to ask anything, please do this at that time. Also, I will be using my laptop for the slideshow, so I will have different slides going on throughout it. So for my first section, I will be discussing the structure and functions of the digestive system, to which you can see my first slide is already up. The function of the digestive system is the digestive and absorption. Digestion is the breakdown of our food into small molecules, which are absorbed into the body. The digestive system is divided into two major parts. So looking at here, the structure of our digestive system is it starts with the mouth, travels down to the salivary gland, passes through the esophagus, through the liver, gallbladder, stomach, pancreas and the small intestine, large intestine, and then is released through the anus, to which the liver, pancreas and gallbladder are solid organs. So on how that works is we then take food through the mouth, it passes all the way down to the stomach, the intestine separates our nutrients from the waste, to which the waste is then carried down to the anus and we obviously release it when we go to the toilet. The nutrients are then passed through which are carried throughout the body. Okay, is there any questions for this section?
What is the overall time frame for food to go from mouth and to be released from the anus?
That's quite a good question. So on research, it is showing that it's between 6 to 8 hours for food to travel through the stomach. For an overall, approximately is 36 hours for us to actually release food from the anus. So moving on to the next section, we have the processes of the mechanical and chemical digestion. So mechanical digestion, as you can see here, is the teeth, because it breaks up our food, and it involves breaking down our food through movement, whilst chemical digestion involves chemicals and the enzymes which happen throughout each stages of the body, which I will show you on the next slide. These enzymes break the chemical bonds that hold food particles together. This allows the food to be broken down into small parts. So we have here, when our food starts off in our mouth, we create saliva. So that is the first enzyme. As the food travels down into our stomach, we then release the pepsin enzyme, which is again milk protein and other proteins. Do I have any questions on this section? No? Okay, that's fine. So moving on to the third and final section, it is the food groups of a balanced diet and their sources. So as you can see, we have a plate here of our good food balanced diet, which contains fruit and vegetables, which gives us vitamins and minerals, starchy foods, which are the carbs, bread, wheat, rice, pasta. This gives us fibre, calcium and iron. Then we have our dairy products down here, which is cheese, milk, yogurts. This gives us calcium, protein and vitamins. Again, we have our meat, our protein section, which is meats, chickens, lean meats, beef, fish, which again gives us vitamins, protein, and we have our fats, which can be healthy fats, and they are also really good for help lowering our cholesterol. So by us having at least one of these sections within each meal, we are giving our body the correct balanced diet that it needs to help function and for the right amount of calories that our body entitles. Do I have any questions on this one?
Is it okay to have vitamins?
That's quite a good question, because our body can lack certain things. Our bodies tend to prefer real food because supplements aren't meant to replace any foods, as the supplements can't replicate all the nutrients and benefits from a food. So the doctors do prefer you to have a balanced diet from at least one of your food groups. Right, that is the end of my presentation for today. I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you.